All right. Are you ready to escape the winter blahs and head to the Caribbean?
Always.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into Casa de Campo.
Ah, Casa de Campo.
Yeah, this legendary luxury resort
Mm-hmm.
in the Dominican Republic.
Sounds amazing already.
We've got piles of travel itineraries, fact sheets,
Oh, wow.
even brochures to dig into, so
Nice.
we should be feeling that Caribbean vibe pretty soon.
I'm ready.
But this isn't just some, typical resort.
Yeah.
This is like a world unto itself.
Interesting.
We're talking 7,000 acres
Wow.
of paradise.
Okay.
You've got championship golf,
Uh-huh.
private villas, and so much more.
I'm intrigued.
What's really cool is Casa de Campo isn't just, some new trendy spot.
Okay.
It's been a luxury destination for like 50 years.
50 years. Wow.
Yeah, big names like Frank Sinatra,
No way.
Joe DiMaggio.
Really?
They were flying into the resort's private airstrip
A private airstrip.
way back when.
That is impressive.
So we've got 7,000 acres of tropical paradise to explore here.
Okay.
And it's not just for the golfers.
Right.
I mean, I'm seeing horseback riding through cattle ranches,
Uh-huh.
a replica 16th century village.
Huh.
Casa de Campo really seems to cater to all sorts of interests.
Yeah, it really seems like they've cultivated a unique experience.
Yeah, it's not just about the golf. It's about the whole,
The destination.
whole destination, exactly.
And they've been doing it for so long, it must be pretty special.
Speaking of golf, though, they do have quite the reputation.
They do. I mean, just look at the courses they have.
Okay, like what?
3 legendary courses designed by Pete Dye,
Oh, wow.
including Teeth of the Dog,
Hmm.
ranked 27th in the world,
Really?
and #1 in the Caribbean.
Wow.
And get this,
Yeah.
7 of the holes are right on the Caribbean Sea.
7 holes right on the ocean.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Can you imagine those views?
That's pretty incredible.
It is.
But okay, let's say, someone like me who doesn't know anything about golf.
Okay.
Is there enough to keep me entertained for a whole week?
Oh, for sure. More than enough.
Okay.
We haven't even talked about Altos de Chavon yet.
Altos de Chavon.
That replica 16th century village.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's perched on a cliff overlooking the Chavón River.
Wow.
Filled with cobblestone streets, artisan workshops,
Mm-hmm.
boutiques, galleries.
Okay.
There's even a 5,000-seat amphitheater.
5,000-seat amphitheater.
Yeah.
So they actually host concerts and events there.
They do, and it seems they've had some big names perform over the years.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's a real hub for Dominican culture and history.
So even if you aren't into golf, there's so much to see and do.
Absolutely.
But okay, let's go back to the golf for a sec.
Right.
You mentioned Teeth of the Dog, but they have other courses, right?
They do 2 others,
Okay.
both championship courses as well.
Oh, wow.
There's Dye Fore,
Oh.
with dramatic cliffside holes overlooking the Chavón River.
Wow.
And then the Links, which is designed
Okay.
in a more traditional style,
Okay.
kind of reminiscent of the British Isles.
The links.
Yeah.
So like rolling hills,
Yeah.
windswept greens.
Exactly.
That's completely different from those oceanfront holes.
It is. And they even offer night golf with LED balls.
Oh, wait, night golf.
The LED balls.
With LED balls. Okay, I'm listening.
Pretty cool, right?
I have to admit, that does sound kind of fun.
And for those looking to improve their game, they have a state-of-the-art golf learning center.
So 3 championship courses.
Yeah.
Learning better.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for the golf fanatics?
Well, they do mention TrackMan technology at the Learning Center.
Okay.
It's a system that tracks every detail of your swing
Uh-huh.
and ball flight,
Oh, wow.
providing really precise data to help you improve.
So it's like having a virtual coach,
Exactly.
analyzing every shot.
Yeah, very high tech.
Wow, it sounds like they really cater to serious golfers who want to up their game.
They do. It's a complete golfing experience.
Not just a casual round.
Nope.
Okay, we've covered the golf, the village.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about where you actually stay.
Okay.
Because all of this is going to require some serious relaxation time.
Absolutely.
So what are the accommodations like?
Well, they have a whole range from casita rooms
Uh-huh.
to elite rooms and suites,
Okay.
all the way up to multi-bedroom villas.
All right, let's break that down.
Right.
What are we talking about with these casita rooms?
Okay, so don't let the word casita fool you.
Okay.
They are luxurious,
Okay.
just in a more understated way.
Okay, I like that.
Think native Coralina, stone floors, private terraces,
Oh, nice.
a fully stocked minibar.
Okay.
Plus,
Yeah.
each room comes with a 4-passenger golf cart.
Wait, A golf cart's included,
to zip around the resort.
even with the most basic accommodations. You get that sense of luxury and convenience.
Exactly.
Wow, I like that.
And those golf carts are basically essential given the size of the resort.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, what about those elite rooms and suites?
Okay, so those definitely amp up the luxury factor. We're talking mahogany wood and corallina stone decor.
Uh-huh.
Larger walk-in closets,
Okay.
separate bathrooms with showers and bathtubs.
Nice.
And some of them even have balconies with amazing views.
Balconies, you said.
Mhm.
What kind of views are we talking about?
It seems like there are a variety of views, depending on the location and the specific room.
Okay.
But they do highlight the elite balcony rooms on the second floor.
Oh, nice.
So I'm picturing some pretty spectacular vistas from up there.
All right, those sound pretty swanky.
I do.
But let's talk about those villas for a second.
Okay.
Villas just scream like ultimate luxury to me.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
And Casa de Campo does not disappoint.
Okay, good.
They offer a whole variety of villa options,
Okay.
each with its own unique appeal.
So, like, what kind of villas are we talking about?
Well, they have garden villas,
Uh-huh.
which are tucked away amidst lush tropical foliage.
That sounds really peaceful.
Imagine waking up to the sounds of birdsong
Mm-hmm.
and the scent of flowers.
Okay, I like it.
Then there are the classic villas,
Okay.
offering a more traditional Caribbean experience
Okay.
with private pools and dedicated staff.
Dedicated staff.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a whole other level of luxury.
it is,
Like,
right?
what does that even entail?
So, for starters,
Yeah.
they take care of your daily breakfast.
Okay.
They can do light cooking,
Mhm.
bartending throughout the day.
Wow.
Imagine your own personal chef and bartender.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
It is.
And where are these villas located?
It seems like they're located in various spots throughout the resort,
Okay.
offering different views and levels of privacy.
Okay.
And for those who want the absolute best location,
Yeah.
there are the oceanfront and exclusive villas.
Oceanfront villas, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Those sound amazing.
They do sound pretty dreamy.
What makes those so special?
Well, apart from the breathtaking ocean views,
Uh-huh.
you get even more perks.
Like what?
They come with multiple golf carts,
Oh, wow.
a mid-sized car for getting around the resort,
Right.
and of course that dedicated staff taking care of everything.
Multiple golf carts, Andy a car.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about traveling in style.
I know, right?
All right, so we've got our casitas, our elite rooms,
Yeah.
and our super luxurious villas.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of budget are we looking at for each of these?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we should address.
Right.
Casa de Campo is a high-end destination.
All right.
So you're not talking about budget travel here.
Okay.
But they do seem to offer a range of options to accommodate different price points.
Okay, so maybe it's not completely out of reach for someone who's not, a millionaire.
Right. While those oceanfront villas are probably going to set you back a pretty penny,
Right.
the casita rooms and even some of the elite options
Uh-huh.
might be more manageable,
Okay,
especially if you travel during the off-season.
that's a good point.
Yeah,
Always worth considering the shoulder season for those of us who are more budget conscious.
absolutely.
And, even if you can't swing a week in a villa,
Yeah,
those casitas still sound pretty luxurious
they do.
with the private terraces and the golf carts.
And the golf carts, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely not roughing it.
right. And who knows, maybe we'll win the lottery before our trip.
You never know.
Yeah, and we can upgrade to that oceanfront villa.
A girl can dream, right?
Exactly. Speaking of dreams,
Uh-huh.
let's move on to the food,
Okay.
because this place seems to have an abundance of dining options.
It does.
And let's be honest,
Yeah.
good food is a crucial part of any vacation experience.
Oh, absolutely.
So what can we expect?
Well, from what I'm seeing, Casa de Campo takes its culinary offerings very seriously.
All right, give us the lowdown.
Okay.
What kind of dining experiences are we talking about?
Well, they have 8 world-class restaurants,
8 restaurants.
each with a distinct personality.
Wow, okay.
You've got everything from beachfront casual to upscale gourmet.
I'm already picturing myself working my way through all 8.
Me too.
What are some of the standouts?
Well, for a taste of Italy, they have La Piazzetta,
Uh-huh.
which gets rave reviews for its authentic pasta dishes
Okay,
and its romantic ambiance.
nice.
And then for fresh seafood,
Yeah.
with a Spanish twist, there's La Casita,
Uh-huh.
right by the ocean.
Oh, oceanside dining.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up.
Right.
What else?
For a unique culinary adventure, they have Causa,
Casa.
Yeah, it's a Peruvian restaurant.
Okay.
Specializing in, well, causa.
Okay.
It's this layered potato casserole.
Right.
It's a real staple in Peruvian cuisine.
That sounds intriguing.
I know, right?
I'm always up for trying new things.
Me too.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Sometimes you just want something quick and easy.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have options for that too?
Absolutely. They have food trucks right on Minitas Beach
Okay.
for a casual bite.
Nice.
And several 19th hole bars
Okay.
overlooking the golf courses.
So if you want to grab a drink and a snack after your game.
Exactly.
So it seems like whether you're in the mood for a fancy 5-course meal
Yeah.
or a quick bite by the beach,
Yeah.
they've got you covered.
It seems that way. They really are going for that whole something for everyone vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Now, while we're on the topic of the beach,
Okay.
Minitas Beach is the main one at the resort, right?
It is, yeah.
What's the vibe like there?
Well, from what I'm gathering,
Yeah.
it's a real sanctuary
Okay.
with those classic Caribbean turquoise waters and soft white sand.
Oh.
Calm enough for swimming, snorkeling, all sorts of water sports.
So picture perfect Caribbean beach.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. But is it one of those beaches that gets super crowded?
Well, it sounds like they've thought of that.
Okay.
They actually have a separate adults-only section
Okay.
for those who want a more tranquil experience.
Okay, I like that.
And for families, they have a family pool complex
Okay.
with food trucks and 2 pools,
Yeah.
one specifically for little ones.
So options for everyone, even at the beach.
Exactly.
Now, earlier we talked about those villas coming with multiple golf carts
Mm-hmm.
and even a car.
Yeah.
Do you really need all that to get around the resort?
Well, the resort is sprawling.
Okay.
So those golf carts are pretty essential,
All right.
especially if you're staying in a villa further out.
Yeah.
But they do offer other transportation options as well.
Like what?
They have shuttles that run regularly throughout the resort, so
Nice.
you can hop on and off as needed.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who prefer to walk, many of the key areas are connected by scenic pathways.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting around shouldn't be a problem, no matter where you're staying or how you prefer to travel.
Exactly.
But what about venturing outside the resort?
Okay.
Is there anything worth seeing in the surrounding area?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In addition to Altos de Chavón, which is technically part of the resort,
Right.
but feels like its own little world,
Yeah.
they offer excursions to nearby attractions.
Okay, like what?
One that keeps popping up is Catalina Island.
Catalina Island.
Love
I
that.
remember seeing pictures.
Oh, yeah.
It looks stunning.
It is.
Crystal clear water,
Mhm.
pristine beaches.
Yep.
What's the draw there?
It sounds like the perfect escape.
Okay.
For those who want to experience the natural beauty of the Dominican Republic,
Okay.
they have snorkeling, diving,
Mm-hmm.
just relaxing on those picture-perfect beaches.
Sounds nice.
It's a true slice of paradise.
And you mentioned excursions. So I'm guessing the resort can arrange the boat trip over.
It seems that way, yeah.
Okay.
They make it pretty easy to explore beyond the resort
Nice.
if you're looking for a change of scenery.
All right. So we've got our beach, our pools,
Mm-hmm.
our village, our island excursions.
Yeah.
Anything else to keep guests entertained?
Let's see.
What about for those adventure seekers out there?
Well, we touched on horseback riding
Huh?
and the shooting center,
Yeah.
but there's also a full-fledged equestrian center.
An equestrian center
Mm-hmm. Wow, okay.
with trail rides,
Uh-huh.
lessons, even jumping for experienced riders.
But I have to ask, like, is horseback riding through cattle ranches really a thing?
Apparently so. It's mentioned in several of the itineraries
Wow.
as a really unique way to experience the Dominican countryside.
Okay.
They even have donkey polo.
Wait, donkey polo?
Yeah,
Like polo played on donkeys?
you got it.
Really?
And apparently it's pretty popular with families and groups.
They describe it as a really fun,
Uh-huh.
lighthearted alternative to traditional polo.
Okay, I have to admit, that sounds hilarious.
Right.
And kind of amazing.
It does.
I'm adding it to my must-do list.
You should.
What about for those of us who are more recoil averse?
Okay.
Any other adventurous activities that don't involve firearms or farm animals?
Well, the water sports are pretty extensive.
Okay.
They have everything from kayaking and paddle boarding
Mm-hmm.
to windsurfing and sailing.
Okay.
And, of course, there's always the option of deep-sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That sounds more my speed.
Yeah.
What kind of fish can you catch out there?
Well, the waters around Casa de Campo are teeming with all sorts of game fish.
Okay, like what?
Marlin, mahi-mahi, wahoo, tuna, sailfish, you name it.
So if someone wanted to go after a big catch, this would be the place to do it.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
They even have fishing tournaments throughout the year.
Oh.
So if you're feeling competitive, you can test your skills against other anglers.
So we've got our adrenaline-pumping activities, our water sports, our cultural excursions. Now let's talk relaxation.
Okay.
What does Casa de Campo offer on that front?
Well, aside from the beach and the pools, they have a brand new spa.
A brand new spa, huh? All right, I'm listening. What makes it so special?
They're really focusing on cutting-edge treatments and technologies.
Okay.
They have everything from traditional massages and facials to more advanced therapies.
Like what?
Like the jet peel facial and triple detox therapy.
Jet peel facial, triple detox therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, those sound intense.
They do, right?
What are those all about?
Well, the jet peel facial uses pressurized air to infuse the skin with a blend of serums and antioxidants. It promises a deep cleanse and a rejuvenating glow.
So it's like a super-powered facial.
It is, yeah.
What about the triple detox therapy?
That one's a 3-part treatment that combines lymphatic drainage massage, infrared sauna therapy, and a detoxifying body wrap.
Wow, that one definitely sounds like a full-body detox experience.
Yeah, it does.
So they've got the classic spa treatments and then these more advanced options for those who really want to indulge.
Exactly. And from the pictures, the spa itself looks incredibly serene and luxurious. Like a whole other world of relaxation within the resort.
I'm officially sold.
I am too.
But I'm curious, with all these incredible amenities and activities, what kind of clientele does Casa de Campo attract?
Okay.
Is it mostly families, couples, groups of friends?
You know, it seems like they cater to a really wide range of guests. They have specific packages and activities for families, romantic escapes for couples, even options for larger groups, like wedding parties or corporate retreats.
Speaking of weddings, you mentioned earlier that Casa de Campo is a popular wedding destination.
It is.
What makes it so special for that?
Well, the setting itself is magical. Whether you're picturing a beachfront ceremony or a reception in that stunning amphitheater, they also have a dedicated team of wedding planners who handle every detail.
So you can just relax and enjoy your special day.
Exactly.
So they take care of everything, from the flowers to the catering to the entertainment.
It seems that way.
Wow.
They even have a credit and upgrade program.
Oh, wow.
For decor and florals.
Oh,
so you can really personalize the experience.
nice.
And they offer different packages depending on your budget and the size of your wedding.
So whether you're dreaming of an intimate ceremony or a grand celebration, they can make it happen.
Exactly.
And imagine saying, I do.
Oh, yeah.
With the Caribbean Sea as your backdrop.
So romantic.
Doesn't get much more romantic than that.
I know.
All right, I'm picturing myself in a flowing white dress right now.
Me too.
Okay, back to reality.
All right.
Let's talk about the practicalities for a second.
Okay.
We know Casa de Campo is a luxury destination, but how does one actually go about planning a trip there?
Well, a good first step would be to check out their website. They have a ton of information on different packages, accommodations, and activities. You can also contact a travel agent who specializes in luxury travel to help guide you through the process.
And for flights, you mentioned the private airstrip.
Right.
But what about for us regular folks who aren't arriving on a private jet?
Well, the nearest international airports are in La Romana, Punta Cana, and Santo Domingo. And the resort offers airport transfers.
Oh, nice.
So you can arrange for a private car. Or take a taxi or a shuttle.
So getting there seems pretty straightforward.
It does.
But what about once you're at the resort? You mentioned those golf carts. Is that the main way to get around?
It seems to be the preferred mode of transportation within the resort. And it's definitely the most fun. But as we discussed earlier, they also have shuttles and walking paths, so you've got options.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So you arrive, you get settled in your luxurious casita or your swanky villa.
Yeah.
What happens next?
Okay.
What's a typical day like at Casa de Campo?
Well, there really is no typical day. Which is part of the beauty of it.
I like that.
You can create your own adventure.
All right. So.
Start your day with a round of golf. Relax by the pool or the beach. Indulge in a spa treatment. Explore Altos de Chavón. Go horseback riding. The possibilities are endless.
So it's all about choosing your own adventure and creating your own pace.
Exactly. You can be as active or as relaxed as you want.
I like that. So it's not one of those resorts where you feel pressured to stick to a rigid schedule.
No, not at all.
You can just go with the flow and do whatever you feel like doing.
Exactly. And with so much to see and do, you're never going to be bored.
Okay, so we've talked about the accommodations, the dining, the activities, the location. But let's be honest.
Okay.
All this luxury comes at a price.
It does.
So what kind of budget should someone be prepared for when planning a trip to Casa de Campo?
You're right. It's definitely a high-end destination.
Right.
But as we discussed earlier, they do offer a range of options to suit different budgets.
Okay.
The casitas are a more affordable option, and they don't skimp on the luxury.
And choosing the right time to travel can also make a difference, right?
Oh, absolutely. Traveling during the off-season or shoulder season?
Expert speaker?
Can often save you a significant amount of money on both flights and accommodations.
Yeah, good point. And remember, even if you're not staying in like a multi-million-dollar villa,
right,
you still get access to all the amazing amenities and activities.
Yeah.
So you can still experience the best of Casa de Campo without breaking the bank.
Exactly. And don't forget about those all-inclusive packages.
Oh, yeah.
They can often be a good value.
Okay.
Especially if you plan on like taking full advantage of the dining and activities included.
Good point. It's definitely worth crunching the numbers and comparing different packages.
Yeah.
See what makes the most sense for your budget and your travel style.
Exactly. Now, one thing that's really impressed me as we've been diving into all this information is Casa de Campo's commitment to sustainability.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned that earlier. It would be so easy for a resort of this scale to just, prioritize profit over the environment.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're really making an effort to be eco-conscious.
They are, yeah.
Like how so?
They've implemented all sorts of eco-friendly initiatives.
Okay.
Solar panels, water conservation programs, protecting local flora and fauna. They even have a dedicated team that focuses on preserving the natural habitats within the resort.
That's fantastic.
It is.
It really shows they understand that their success is intertwined with, the health of the surrounding environment.
Exactly.
And it's not just about the environment.
Right.
They're also really invested in supporting the local community.
Yeah.
Like how so?
Well, they provide employment opportunities for local residents.
Okay.
And contribute to a number of community initiatives, including educational programs and healthcare initiatives.
So they're not just a luxury resort.
Right.
They're like a responsible member of the community.
Exactly.
That's really admirable.
It is, yeah. They seem to have a real understanding that a sustainable future depends on a healthy relationship between the resort, the environment, and the local community.
Now, with all this talk about luxury and exclusivity, I have to ask,
Okay.
Do you think there's a risk of Casa de Campo feeling a bit detached from the real Dominican Republic?
That's a really insightful question.
Yeah.
And it's something that, any large-scale resort has to be mindful of.
Right.
While Casa de Campo does offer those excursions to nearby towns and cultural sites, a lot of the guest experience does take place within the resort itself.
So how do they strike that balance between providing a luxurious escape and still allowing guests to connect with the real Dominican Republic?
Well, for one thing, they make a conscious effort to incorporate Dominican culture into their offerings.
I mean, we talk about the Dominican cuisine featured in their restaurants and the artisan crafts and artwork showcased in Altos de Chavón.
Yeah, exactly. And the staff themselves, being local residents, bring a sense of authenticity to the guest experience.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's those personal interactions with the staff that can really make a difference in feeling connected to a place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The staff are the heart and soul of any resort.
Right.
And at Casa de Campo, they seem to really go above and beyond to make guests feel welcome and share their knowledge of Dominican culture.
So while Casa de Campo might offer that, bubble of luxury, it's not a completely impenetrable bubble.
Right.
There are definitely opportunities to peek outside and experience the real Dominican Republic. if you're looking for them.
Exactly. It's all about finding the right balance for your individual travel style.
Right.
Some people might be perfectly content to spend their entire vacation within the resort,
Yeah.
while others might want to venture out and explore the surrounding area.
Right. And with all the options Casa de Campo offers, you can really tailor the experience to your own preferences.
Absolutely. It's about creating your own adventure.
Yeah.
Whether that means lounging by the pool, hitting the links, exploring a historic village, or venturing out into the Dominican countryside.
Well said.
Thanks.
Now, before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to ask you a question that I think a lot of our listeners might be wondering.
All right, what is it?
Now, before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to ask you a question that I think a lot of our listeners might be wondering. With all this talk about luxury and world-class amenities, what's the one thing that truly makes Casa de Campo stand out from other luxury resorts in the Caribbean? You know, what's that special something that keeps people coming back year after year?
That's a great question. You know, going through all this information, what stood out to me is it's the sense of legacy that Casa de Campo has.
Okay.
This isn't just a resort that popped up overnight, right?
This place has been, evolving and growing for over 50 years, attracting, everyone from Hollywood A-listers to presidents to royalty.
Wow.
There's a real sense of history here.
Yeah.
And it's intertwined with this commitment to constantly innovating and elevating the guest experience.
Yeah, you're right. They've been doing this for a long time. And they haven't gotten complacent.
No.
It seems like they're always pushing the boundaries of luxury travel.
Yeah.
Whether it's with those cutting-edge spa treatments or,
right,
those over-the-top villas with dedicated staff. It's like they're always looking for new ways to wow their guests.
And they do it while maintaining that authentic Dominican charm. It's not just luxury for luxury's sake.
Right.
They've integrated the local culture, the natural beauty, and that warm Dominican hospitality into every aspect of the experience.
You hit the nail on the head. It's that combination of history, innovation, and authentic Dominican spirit.
That really sets Casa de Campo apart.
I think so.
It's a place where you can step into a world of luxury.
Yeah.
And still feel connected to the heart and soul of the Dominican Republic.
And it sounds like they're not just resting on their laurels.
Right.
Right. They're continuing to evolve, to adapt, to the changing demands of luxury travelers. That new spa, for example, with its focus on cutting-edge wellness treatments, seems like a direct response to what today's travelers are looking for.
Right. It's not enough to just offer beautiful beaches and luxurious accommodations anymore.
Right. People
are looking for unique experiences, personalized service, opportunities to reconnect with themselves and the world around them. And it seems like Casa de Campo gets that.
They do. And they're not afraid to be playful, to have a sense of humor. I mean, donkey polo, night golf with LED balls.
Right.
I mean, those are experiences you're not going to find at just any luxury resort.
Exactly. They're not taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Which makes the whole experience feel more approachable and fun.
And ultimately, that's what a vacation should be, right? A chance to escape, to relax, to have fun, to create memories that will last a lifetime.
Well said. So for our listeners who are now dreaming of their own Casa de Campo escape, what's the one piece of advice you would give them?
I would say, don't just dream about it, start planning it.
Okay.
Dive into those brochures, explore the website, contact a travel agent, and start envisioning yourself in that tropical paradise.
I like it.
Because whether you're, a golfer, a spa enthusiast, a history buff, or just someone looking for a luxurious escape, Casa de Campo truly does offer something for everyone.
And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive into Casa de Campo. We hope you've enjoyed this journey to the heart of Dominican luxury, and that you're feeling inspired to plan your own unforgettable escape.